Hello friends, let us take another assignment problem here, and this is an unbalanced assignment problem and it is a minimization problem. The assignment problem says like this: there are 5 people P1 and P5 who require to do the job J1, J2, J3 and J4. So there are 4 jobs and there are 5 people, and the cost is given here. That means if P1 does job J1, it will cost the company 8 rupees. But if P2 will do the job J1, it will cost the company 6 rupees. Like this, the whole matrix is given. Now let's go with the algorithm. Naturally, the question is, give the best assignment. Which person should do which particular job? So again, here we'll see that there are 5 people and the 4 jobs. That means one person is not going to get any job. He will not be given any job, or he won't be selected or taken. So let's get on with the algorithm. What does the first step say? The first step says check whether the problem is balanced one or not. So is the problem balanced? It is not, because I have got 5 people and 4 jobs, 5 rows and 4 columns. Hence the problem is not balanced, and I have to make this problem a balanced problem by adding a dummy row or column. Now I have got 5 rows, so one column is short here, right? So I will write J dummy. Yeah, so this is a dummy column, and I will put a job J dummy with a cost 0, 0, 0 and 0. Always when there is a cost matrix, put the dummy row or column as required as cost 0. So I have done the first step. So what is the second step? If problem is unbalanced, make the same a balanced one, which I have done. Third step is, if problem is maximization, then multiply the profit matrix by -1. So we have already given the cost here. We have told that this is a cost, so it is a minimization problem. So I'm done with number 1, step number 2 and step number 3. I'm going to go to step number 4 here now. So what does the first step number 4 say? Step number 4 says conduct the row operation, that is subtract minimum of each row from the corresponding row. So let me do the row operation. It's very easy. What is the corresponding minimum of first row? It is 0. If I subtract it from this, what am I going to get? I am going to get the same matrix: 8, 10, 11, 6 and 0, 6, 7, 10, 6 and 0, 7, 5, 10, 6 and 0, 8, 11, 9, 7 and 0, 9, 5, 4, 8 and 0. Right? So I have done the row operation. Now I am supposed to do what? The column operation. So what does the column operation tell me? Select minimum of each column and subtract it from the elements of the same column. Let me do it. So what does it say? What is minimum of this column? The first column, J1 column, minimum is 6. So I will subtract 6 from elements of J1 column. So what do I get? 8 minus 6, I get 2. 6 minus 6, I get 0. 7 minus 6 is 1. Here 2, and 9 minus 6, I get 3. I come back here. What is the minimum here? It is 5. So I subtract 5 from elements of that column. I will get 10 minus 5, 5. 7 minus 5, 2. 5 minus 5, 0. 11 minus 5 is 6. 5 minus 5 is 0. What is the minimum here? It is 4. So I will start minusing 4 from this column. So if I minus 4 from 11, I get 7, 6, 6, 5 and 0. What is the minimum here? It is 6. So I get 0, 0, 0. 7 minus 6 is 1. 8 minus 6 is 2. I get 0, 0, 0, 0, 0 here. So I require to conduct the row operation. So what does row operation tell me? It tells me that I minus the minimum each row from elements of the same row. Now I come to the next column operation. Number 5 I have done. Now it says sixth step is select that row or column which is having minimum number of zeros. Let me select the first row. How many zeros? 2. Second row 3. Third row 3. Fourth row, yeah, I got 1 0. So what I will do, I will allocate here. Always remember, come from top to bottom and left to right. I have got 0 here. I have allocated. Draw a line to cancel maximum number of zeros. So how do I draw the line? If I draw the line like this, horizontal, it will not cancel any number of zeros. So I have to draw the line vertical. So my work is done. This is operation number 1. Now I'll start with the step 6 again. Come from top to bottom. How many zeros do I have in the first row? Here I have got 1 0. See, earlier I did not get 1 0 here because there were 2 zeros here. But when I got 1 0 in P4 matrix, here P4 I got 1 0. When I cancelled this whole column and when I went back again to do the allocation from top to bottom, I got in row 1 0. I allocate here. Draw a line to cancel maximum number of zeros. If I draw horizontal, no zeros will get cancelled. This is not considered 0, is already covered. So I have to draw a vertical line and I call it as assignment number 2. Again I'll go from top to bottom. First row, no zero. Second row, here I get 1 0. I have to draw a line either horizontally or vertically to cancel maximum number of zeros. Draw however you want. Preferably be little judicious here. Try to cancel that row or column where cost is more. So here I have 1, 2 and 3 and here I've got 2 and 6. It is better to cancel like this. Nothing will happen if you cancel like this. You are going to get the same answer. So I have got third allocation. Again I'll go from top to bottom. First row no zeros. Second row is cancelled. Third row I have got 1 0. I will allocate here. Draw a line to cancel maximum number of zeros. There is no point in drawing the line like this because these 2 zeros are already cancelled. I have got 1 0 here. So I have to draw a vertical 0. I will get assignment number 1, 2, 3 and 4. Again I keep searching for the number of zeros. Come to the first row, no zeros. Second row cancelled. Third row no zeros. Fourth row no zeros. Fifth row, here I get 1 0. So I will allocate here and draw a line horizontally vertically to cancel maximum number of zeros. I can draw anyhow because no zeros are getting cancelled. I'll cancel it like this and I will say this is number 5. I don't have any other zeros, so I'll go to step number 7. See how many number of lines I have drawn. I have drawn 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. So number of lines drawn is equal to 5. And what is the order of matrix? Order of matrix was, here it was 5 by 5. Hence solution is optimum and you can stop solving. But you are supposed to give the allocations. Let us give the allocations properly here in the next step. So what I will do is I will give the allocation. What are the allocations? Who is going to do job number 1? Job number 1 will go like this now. P1, P2, P3, P4 and P5. Job number 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. So P1 will do which job? P1 will do job number 4. Thus job number 4. At what cost? What is job number 4? Cost come to the original matrix. We'll do job number 4. So it is 6. Be careful friends. Do not take here. Okay. You have to be very careful when you are taking the job. This is J4. Okay. So P1 will do J4. P1 will do J4 at a cost of 6 rupees. P2 will do what job? P2 will do J1. P2 will do J1 at what cost? At 6 rupees. These are the allocations. P3, person 3 will do which job? Will do J2. At what cost? Come here. P3 J2, it is 5 at 5 rupees. And P4 will do which job? P4 will do, what is the job for P4? It is a dummy job. So P4 will do J dummy, cost is 0. And P5 will do job number J3. P5 will do J3. What is the job? It is J3 for 4 rupees. So what is the total cost? It is 6 plus 6, 12, 12 plus 5, 17, 17 plus 4, it is 21 rupees. They will ask you a question out of all this. They'll give you this type of a problem and say, find out which person does not get a job. So you do not do all this thing and try to get the total cost allocations. Here itself will come to know that one person does not get the job, and that is P4. So P4 is the person who does not get the job because we have given him a dummy job. So friends, this was an unbalanced problem where there are 5 rows and 4 columns. It was a cost matrix, so I have added a dummy column with zeros, and after that I start as usual with solving the problem. Thank you very much.